I'm Crystal Sparks here at Scientific Sessions, where everyone's talking about data analytics and AI and machine learning. These are all hot topics, but I'm joined here now with Dr. Scott Conard with Converging Health to talk about how we can use those tools to empower and heal people.
Thank you so much, Crystal. It's so exciting to be here and to see all these studies and the technology and how we're really on the forefront of using AI, machine learning, and big data, large language systems and things to change the way we take care of people. I've been working in this area since 2006 when we put our first big data together, started doing a lot of deep analytics. And at the time, which is quite a while ago, we were talking 17 years ago, we thought it was going to be the answer to everything. And it has been so helpful. It has changed. The old HMO movement we had back in the 90s was a disaster because we didn't have the data to support it. Today, population health is completely different than the mess that we created back then because we have these tools. But as I'm a family doctor, I work with corporations, I take their data, I identify who we need to do things with and who we can leave alone, if you will, and what we need to do. So when you put that all together, you really appreciate that we know what to do, but we're not doing what we know. And that's one of the really difficult things when you're at a conference like this and you see what's possible, and then you go home and you see patients and you see what's real. The gulf between the two is huge, and I really would encourage anybody hearing this, get involved, learn about these things, and start to put it on the street. There's a huge opportunity, because we've got to go from that fee-for-service healthcare marketplace, illness-based marketplace that we have today, to a prevention system, a healthcare system, health, not illness, marketplace system. And that transformation is going to be huge, and we need people who understand data, they understand analytics, but they can take that and translate it into something that a human being can use to live their life differently and have the health span, which is how long people are vital and alive, and the lifespan, which is how long their heart beats, become closer and closer together. And right now, that's not what we see in the United States.
How can they do that, though? How can they take the data and make it reality for people and actually apply that learning?
Well, the American Heart Association is leading a lot of that charge. So by doing things like socializing it and having people who actually take care of people on a day-to-day basis, ask the question, how do I incorporate this in what I'm doing? How will it allow me to work smarter, not harder? Less expensive, not more expensive. More proactively and preventively, not reactive and illness-based. Ask those questions and the answers are appearing. And that's the beautiful thing about what we're seeing today. Technology is making it less expensive, it's making it faster, it's making it more accessible, and it's through ChatGPT, or not just GPT, but through the large language learning models, we're able to put it into language that people can actually understand what's going on. So you combine that with a team-based approach. I'm a family doc. I have everybody from the receptionist to the navigator all working to care for that person. I'm the clinician. I'm really almost the least important person once I figure out what's going on and say this is what we need to do, because it's the team that does it. It's the coaches that do it. It's the people who are taking the health literacy, the knowledge that that person has around their health, around their medicines, around the healthcare system and how to use it, around their benefits and what's paid for and what's not, so they don't get shellacked financially. It's those people that actually change the life of that person. The healing team is expanding, and putting that knowledge underneath us allows us to work smarter, not harder, faster, not slower, less expensively, and more proactively. So we're at a crossroads in the United States right now, and we need recruits not to live in ivory towers and not to become specialists that have a procedure or treat a disease. We don't need any more of those folks. What we need is people who want to help other human beings live long, vital lives.
So is that why it's important to be here at Scientific Sessions?
It's amazing to me, the wealth of knowledge, information, but most importantly, the people I meet, like Crystal, and the difference that people are making, and the opportunity to get to come talk to you and to share a vision that other people may not be in touch with or may not have heard. This is the place to make it happen. So Scientific Sessions get you in touch with what's going to be happening for the next 10 years on one hand, and then the great people who are on the street today making it happen, and the communication that we need through things like the American Heart Association.
Well, this was a great opportunity for me to come talk to you too. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Crystal.
Here at Scientific Sessions, I'm Crystal Sparks.